Direct coming at you back with another one, another reaction to the news cycle, NBC. We're gonna see what they're talking about tonight.
Tonight with the race against
with Hallie Jackson.
Good evening. We begin tonight with the race against time to contain the dangerous wildfires, forcing much of one city to evacuate, with hundreds of buildings burned up in the Pacific Northwest. Look, you can see it here in Spokane, Washington today. Neighborhoods like this one swallowed by the fire, flames, and smoke everywhere you look. Right now, 4,000 firefighters are working around the clock to try to get things under control. But you see from this video, look, from behind the wheel, this is why thousands of people have been forced to grab what they can and get out fast. With nearly this whole street, look at that, wiped out. And tonight, a new and urgent danger. The wind is starting to shift. And Spokane's mayor warns that could make getting a handle on these fires even more difficult. With at least 600 buildings destroyed already. Camila Bernal starts us off.
Tonight, raging flames in Washington state. Thick billowing smoke seen here hovering the sky. Passenger recording the smoke as they landed in Spokane today. The threat forcing thousands to evacuate.
The wind was blowing and it was blowing the smoke back and forth.
Forth, the wind was blowing the smoke back and forth.
County.
Scary. The wind was blowing and it was blowing the smoke back and forth.
Back and forth.
In Spokane County, homes like these are years past. Officials say at least 600 structures have been destroyed.
I can't even believe everything that happened. How many people evacuate? God.
She looks like the type to blame this all on DJT.
As more than a dozen major fires tear across the state, scorching over 50,000 acres. From the air to the ground, firefighters battling the blaze.
These fires are still very active. They are still posing an extreme fire danger.
Still raging in other states this weekend. In Europe, several wildfires also breaking out in Greece. West of Athens, video shows the moment two firefighting helicopters collided mid-air today. One immediately catch survived.
Oh, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Two helicopters literally just collided midair. Oh, that's insane. Now that looked like some shit that happened on the bike.
In the U.S., 48 million remaining Latinos from parts of California to the Dakotas.
It feels like they're just endless days near 100 degrees.
Camila's joining us now from LA, where folks are not catching a break from all that heat, Camila.
They're not, Hallie. The heat of the extreme heat will remain here in California.
Camila look like a little torta. She getting there, and she might be pregnant. One of the two.
Tonight, in many parts of the Southwest, including Arizona, we could continue to possibly see record-breaking temperatures for Monday.
Camila Bernal, thank you. Also tonight, new images of the moment an armed bystander, credited with saving lives, tried to stop an attacker during a deadly mass shooting in Idaho. As we learn more tonight about the chaotic moments at that In-N-Out burger where it happened.
Oh, snap. Listen.
Tonight, new
Big
video
old
showing the moments a man stepped in to stop a shooter who opened fire outside this Idaho In-N-Out burger Saturday afternoon, sending people running for their lives.
Shoot.
Go, just go.
You see a gunman with an AR-style rifle unleash
Oh snap! Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to cut some of this out. 'Cause they're showing the whole gun and everything. We got this gigantic AR-15 shooting into the front of a Tesla. Look like he got 6, 7 shots in the front of the Tesla.
Shoot several rounds in the drive-thru of the popular fast food chain, which opened just days ago in Twin Falls. Another man then returns fire. Lane Cohen witnessed the shooting from his car. Is he a hero?
Yeah, I would say he definitely distracted the shooter from shooting more people. The shooter was solely focused on allowed us to get out. The car was getting shot.
Police think that man and an off-duty state trooper also returned fire with helping save lives. Officials say 3 people were killed and at least 7 others injured.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. Right bear arms coming in to save us once again. They was able to fire some shots, distract the shooter long enough for some people to get away. That's what I'm talking about.
The president and owner of In-N-Out confirming one of her employees was killed.
I could see an employee trying to carry another person out. She was in shot wound to the chest, and he just I'll recap. Wake up.
Taxi driver Terry Dudley was shot while charging his car. His son Michael says his father is now intubated in the hospital.
He's in pretty good shape. I haven't been able to talk to him.
Tonight, officials say the gunman identified.
I never really thought about that. They say he was shot while charging his car. That's one thing you don't really consider too much when you're buying an electric vehicle, that you might be having to charge it for 45 minutes to an hour, sitting there in a pretty expensive car in a very open location. You never know who could run up on you, you know what I'm saying, and try and take everything you have away from you, including your life.
As 24-year-old Chad Williams died from a self-inflicted gunshot. His motive still unclear.
Dana's joining us now from Twin Falls. And late tonight, Dana, we heard from police praising those who jumped into action to try to stop this attack.
That's right, Hallie.
Okay, but Dana in Twin Falls look a little something, you know what I'm saying? Got long black hair, some nice peanut butter skin.
Tonight, police commending the heroic actions of that off-duty state trooper and citizen, saying they most certainly saved lives here. We're also learning new information about the survivors. 5 remain hospitalized, 2 of them listed in critical condition. Hallie.
Dana Griffin, thank you. New developments now in the war against Iran, with President Trump just moments ago saying new peace talks with Iran will begin tomorrow as he pledges to pause strikes for now. Keir Simmons reports from Doha.
Tonight, talks between Iran and the US have reportedly begun again for a deal that could end the war and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump announcing last night he'd instructed to hold off any attack. In that, he wrote, "The perimeters of a deal has been agreed to. I have agreed to cancel the attack."
I'm so tired of hearing about this deal. Either they're gonna get it done or they not. Just blow them up and move on.
To being able to rapidly make a deal. The president saying he will order American forces to hold off on massive new strikes against Iran. That was earlier. U.S. Embassy signaled a major escalation was close, recommending Americans consider leaving the region. President Trump called it levels of military terror, strength and power not seen since World War II. But there are mixed messages. On Saturday, Iran hit a vessel near the Strait of Hormuz, setting its engine room on fire. And tonight, Iranian officials again insisting the Strait of Hormuz will not return to pre-war conditions. Trump's new ceasefire, the culmination of days of strikes by the US against Iran. A flurry of phone calls, including from Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince to President Trump, and urgent negotiations by countries like Qatar, persuading Trump to again hold off an attack.
The action of the PPC worked really hard to convince President Trump to give a chance for diplomacy again.
What's your prediction of how likely is that this ceasefire sticks?
It's very hard, let's be honest.
Tonight, it's not clear how long President Trump is prepared to wait. Writing, get to work, everybody, and get it done.
Kier is with us now from Doha. And Kier, as we heard President Trump say, talks will pick up tomorrow. What are we hearing now from the Iranian side?
Well, Hallie, the Iranian Foreign Minister seems to echo President Trump, saying negotiations are on the path to being finalized. But tonight, Hallie, we're just hearing from a monitoring group that looks at the Strait of Hormuz. There's been an explosion near a vessel there. Hallie?
Lots to watch. Kier Simmons, thank you. Here at home, a Republican congressman denying serious domestic abuse allegations against him is now defying calls to drop out of his race, including from his own former father-in-law, a sitting senator. Here's Julie Sirkin.
Tonight, Republican Congressman Max Miller doubling down on his re-election bid and defending himself against claims of abuse by his ex-wife.
I'm not getting out of this race.
As his former father-in-law, Republican.
Isn't it funny how claims of abuse towards a woman or some random person always comes into play when somebody's racing for something? So as soon as you try and get your seat back, that's when all of your dirty deeds come out. No one knew anything before you decided to put your bid in the race. But as soon as you start the race, everybody comes out the woodwork with some new information.
Senator who's close to President Trump says he is not fit to serve.
Let me begin with the most painful accusation of all. I have never abused our daughter and categorically deny abusing my former wife.
After a lengthy live video on X, the two-term Ohio congressman posting a Dropbox folder he says contains the keys to his innocence, months into a bitter custody dispute between him and his former partner Emily Moreno, the daughter of Senator Bernie Moreno. She accuses Miller of throwing hot water on her and holding a gun to her head, according to police reports. In February, police also investigated after their daughter suffered a broken collarbone and bruising. The cause of those injuries is disputed. Miller denies all allegations and has not faced criminal charges.
If I had assaulted her, would she have offered to cook me dinner 6 days later?
Senator Moreno writing in response today that Miller's behavior is, quote, erratic and dangerous, making it impossible to keep this matter private, and calling on Miller to leave the House of Representatives. Miller shot back, accusing Moreno of speaking out now for political reasons. A person close to Senator Moreno tells NBC News he paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees on behalf.
Unfortunately, I'd have to agree with him whether or not these allegations are true. You did wait for political reasons. I don't know why. He's another Republican. All you're doing is hurting your own cause.
His daughter, and that this has been painful for the senator, who is concerned for his grandchild too. The president weighing in late tonight. Earlier this year, House Speaker Mike Johnson said Miller has. And tonight, a spokesperson for Emily Moreno says Miller can lie and spin on X, but he cannot do so under oath in a court of law.
Julie's with us now, traveling with the president. And Julie, talk us through the timeline here for Miller's political reelection.
Hallie, there are major political implications here too. Miller.
Okay, Julie look good. Julie look like she belongs on air with some airtime. She even look good with her hair tied back. They don't usually look good with their hair tied back.
Until Wednesday to drop out of the race, or he becomes the nominee. A source familiar with direct conversations says there are concerns among Republicans about unnecessary attention so close to the midterms. Democrats, Hallie, are watching this race closely. Hallie?
Julie Sirkin, thank you. Still ahead for us tonight, a daring rescue. The tense moments as officers rush in, guns drawn, to save a toddler kidnapped in a stolen car. Plus, scary new video of this crash during a traffic stop. Next. Tonight, at this wild moment during a highway traffic stop. Look at this here. A police officer in Texas stopped in a home on a busy highway. And then, the moment of impact here, another car smashes into it. Police say the other driver was distracted. The officer and the first driver were both hurt. But
you see, this is why you don't argue with a cop on the side of the road. You saved that for the courtroom because y'all both in danger. The cop can be hit and you could be hit.
Thankfully, they are both expected to be okay. Also tonight, southern Italy rattled by the strongest earthquake that region has seen in decades. A 4.7 magnitude earthquake Friday night near Naples, triggering rock slides along with buildings crumbled and cars crushed. 24 people were hurt, 5 of them taken to hospitals. Here at home, a dramatic rescue caught on camera. Police stepping in to stop a carjacker who allegedly stole a car with a inside. Here's Ryan Chandler.
Tonight, a daring rescue.
James, run the tag, man.
Atlanta police.
You know, that's got to be the craziest thing that I've heard happening multiple times in my life. How do you look into a car, realize that you can steal it, but not check to see if it's a baby in the back seat? Where they do that at? Like, how do you accomplish such a goal? Oh yeah, no, let me take this car with a toddler in the back. Come on, man.
Rushing to save a 2-year-old girl from a carjacker. Hands up! Yo! Don't move! Mom making a frantic 911 call on Thursday.
Your daughter comes out the vehicle.
And this would be Atlanta. This some Atlanta shit. How you call the police talk about you left your 2-year-old daughter in your car? What the fuck is your 2-year-old daughter doing in your car alone? That's some ghetto shit in itself. Some ghetto stuff in itself. Was dropping off an Instacart order. She was dropping off an Instacart order and left her 2-year-old in the back seat. Yo, come on, fam. You got to do better. The police should look into her too. Cause how you don't have nobody watching your kid while you doing Instacart? I've done Instacart. You know how much time and energy it takes to make sure that everything is correct while you doing Instacart. Come on now. You can't look after no baby while you doing Instacart. That's bad parenting.
Police scanning the city streets with license plate readers, tracking the car down 3 miles away in under 15 minutes. Watch the moment officers approach the car with guns drawn, arresting 21-year-old Celine Martin.
Get out the car, baby. Slow.
And of course,
Now facing 6 charges, including.
of course he looks like that. Of course he looks like that. Of course. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Kidnapping and cruelty to children. Officers calming the crying toddler. Mom and child finally reunited as a parent's worst nightmare came to an end. Ryan Chandler, NBC News.
We are back with much more in a moment. And now with superstar Ariana Grande stepping back from the public eye when her tour wraps up next month, according to what a rep for this.
Ariana looking a little skinny since last time I checked, but she still look good though. Still look good. She can still get this work whenever need be.
Singer tells People magazine she's pulling out of a musical set to open in London as well. Her team citing what they call endless, ongoing public scrutiny as a reason for the move. And that is Nightly News for this Sunday. Sunday Night Baseball is up next with the Red Sox at the Dodgers. I'm Holly Jackson. For all of us here at NBC, thanks for watching and have a great week.
There y'all go, man. It's been another one coming at y'all live and direct, man. It's been Direct Devin. Y'all hit that subscribe, that like, subscribe button, share, hit the hype button. All y'all gotta do, man. Have a good one, man.